Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Cup Heroes 2 replay. Spawn on north side as the blue OKW player, we've got Kmarc. Spawn on south side as the red US force, we've got Anonym, who looks like immediately selected the Airborne Company, versus we have the immediate selection of the Breakthrough Doctrine. So we got the initial doctrine selected. We do have a rifleman, probably to a pathfinder. The path was over there. Looks like he's speaking in some sort of form of foreign. Not German. Is that, Czech? Doesn't seem Polish to me. Though then again, I probably would know that stuff a little bit better if I was still playing War Game. And I haven't really touched, well, I haven't touched a War Game multiplayer in about 10 years now. Looks like I got Panzer Fusiliers and now Pathfinder as well. Could be Polish. Maybe something in the Balkans? I have no idea. Either way, we've got more Panzer Fusiliers deployed out in the field. We do have Volksgrenadier Suppression Bulletin, which is simply will not be affected by, and Volksgrenadier Accuracy Bulletin, which is something he will not be affected by, and Panzer IV Armor Protection, something that he may be affected by. And the US player has gone for Rifleman Squad Accuracy, pretty nice bulletin. Pathfinder's getting increased sight range and accuracy, that's pretty nice for Pathfinders. And Rifleman Squads and Reaction Squad reinforced 10% faster. And train 10% faster, so that's an interesting one. It can be useful, but also it does fall off pretty quickly. It's a little bit situational, honestly, that bulletin. If it makes heavy usage of an M3 half-track or Ford ambulance, that'd probably be a little bit better, but probably not going to be the case this time around. Rifle Squad only has 2 guys firing. He's at beyond maximum range slightly. Third Panzer Fusilier Squad in the field. We do have 2 Rifleman Squads, so only go for 1 Pathfinder to figure out what the path is. Up north, we do have... That Fusilier is behind heavy cover. This one coming out the base. Down south, we got the Sturm Pioneer storming towards the munitions sector, but will not be in supply. This is more or less a cutoff sector for it. Rifle Squad behind, sort of behind some heavy cover. Oh well. And very defensive positioning there by the Panzer Fusilier player. Does not have enough munitions to get the G43s, let alone the tech requirement for it. The US player just may want to research frag grenades and throw a frag over the wall. Rifle Squad does find the Sturm Pioneer. They're over there. Reaction Squad Pathfinders. Pathfinders immediately get a snipe shot there. You can see the unit snipe effect. They'll pick off any Pathfinders scope Garens. Will instantly kill any unit that have below 40% of their maximum health if they get a hit. And scope rifles like that, like the Jaeger infantry, do have more accuracy the longer the unit, the farther the unit is away. We do have the battle group HQ being upgraded to medics and being upgraded. Or activated. Rifle Squad decapturing the fuel sector, along the Rifle Squad decapturing the VP. This, 3-man Rifle Squad falls back immediately. It was not going to win the fight. It probably would hardly do any damage, so it's best to retreat it back immediately and save the manpower. Ambulance being deployed in the field. We got a lieutenant deployed in the field. First name Lou, last name Tenet. Panzer Fusilier is heading down south. Looks like maybe I have the garrison based on some pathing. Yep. There's a handful of windows on this side. Over here, you have the Panzer Fusiliers being engaged by the lieutenant. Throws out a frag grenade there. He does eat a little bit there. Lieutenant model just went down there, so it does get rid of the Thompson, but the Garens are still, of course, Garens. It looks like both sides will lose this fight overall, but I think the Panzer Fusiliers will retreat first. Transfusers upgrade G43s to lose a model to the rear echelon. And the other RF squad does fall back as well, leaving this Pathfinder just rotating around. The kid were for deployed in the field, very nice. He did see the lieutenant, so he has an idea of his possible utility car and or Stewart. He is going for a utility car. That provides some extra utility to him. Drum Pioneers are wounded, so they're a bit more vulnerable to the Pathfinders.
Well, grab your shit and follow me.
Pathfinders making the wrong call and push way forward. Of course, true line of sight, so there's always these vision blockers.
Utility car taking the field.
And now the Shroom Pioneer's nice and close. That's going. The Pathfinders need to fall back sooner rather than later.
Is available.
Though some of the Shroom Pioneers, half of them, well, two, did get caught reloading. Utility car now deployed in the field.
A capture point is being
Yes,
overrun.
Fair dropped a 50 cal, even though he has the structure to deploy out 50 cals. He at least will save a bit of manpower, cost a bit of munitions. Our squad's falling on back there. Reaction squad not getting hit, but he is focused on the lieutenant. Lieutenant Thompson still firing away, firing it from the hip. And the lieutenant needs to fall back, about to get wiped on out.
Airdrop. 57mm 18
And Reaction
gun
squad
now
falls back as
deployable
well.
by air. Airdrop runs now available. Boys, you
Utility car advancing has armor skirts available. Ooh, the path of the storm pioneers do go down to the utility car. 2 kills, there's 2 storm pioneers remaining. So nice little squad wipe there. The Kennedy Warfare gets direct hit. There is, of course, his line of sight blocker to give him a bit more breathing room. Frag grenade thrown there by the not Pathfinders, Panzer Fusiliers. Now I do have a supply half-track. Oops. My drink sort of popped a little bit there. SWS half-track now deployed in the field. Eyeing for a sheer Panzer quarters likely. He has enough fuel to deploy it. Of course, he needs a bit more fuel to upgrade it. By the time it gets actually in location and built, he should have enough. Personally, I think the sheer Panzer quarters should something you should try to rush out if you're not going for a mechanized HQ. Just because it provides so much defensive pressure in a region to help lock down a whole region. It can be very, very good. MG34 in a good position there, suppresses down the rifleman. I probably would have put it behind this heavy cover there, behind the tank, though this line sight blocker does pose an issue. So I probably maybe then would have put it maybe somewhere on this light cover. Utility car push way forward does swap the mechanical refer. I think the RF squad needs to fully withdraw. He does potentially see the SW's half track, the rear echelon squad does. He sees it, and the rear echelon squad unable to get some rounds to do it. Not like you stick around. So he sees the sheer Panzer quarters. He could retaliate it by dropping an AT gun and then trying to destroy it quickly. His opponent does not have Storm Pioneers on the field, so any damage sustained will be permanent. Vidical hitting the Panzer Fusiliers and this wheelbarrow. Panzer authorizations being authorized. Rifleman squad right here. Maybe get behind the well. Another round of G43s just got deployed on the field. Our squad does find the MG34 and its bullets. 50 cal hitting the Vtuber, and something I just realized as well, the 50 cal is crewed by Pathfinder squads, so it has a bit of self-spotting. If I were to turn on Fog of War,
We're losing a
it
capture
packed
point.
itself up. But you should see here, its vision is reaching out quite far, though utility car is also providing some vision. You can see the Pathfinder's vision does reach out to about this far there, so it's able to have some self-spotting.
Captain just took the battlefield.
Though the reinforcing will be a bit more significant, and the defense models are not super great. The carbines do actually offer good DPS. The problem is the target size is just not great, just of 1.
Well, grab your shit and follow me.
And the reinforcement is also not great, but the combat effectiveness score is significantly better. You now have a lag on the build queue pod trying to hit that
A capture point is under
Good
attack.
cow. We do have bars not being put on field. Pathfinder does have at least 1 bar right there. And I think I see, yep, the Pathfinder has double bars, so he does upgrade that first. He also goes for the captain as well, so he has gotten the activation, double activation. He's basically almost fully teched out, just the major himself. He almost doesn't feel of the major himself, but he has pretty much all utility available to him, which is very nice. He saw the Sheer Panzer quarters. Maybe he should eye for a M1 AT gun relatively soon just to have an anti-Panzer IV unit. You notice he's seen the Panzer Fuzzer as well, which limits down to, what, 2 doctrines. I don't know what doctrines he had selected, if he had Grand Offensive and Breakthrough or not. So, but he has probably a good idea what doctrines one's gone for. He hasn't seen the Sherm Officers, which also would indicate that he has not gone for Grand Offensive. Like, rained a little bit short. 50 cal needs to fall back relatively soon. Bar Rack Squad advancing with utility car support. Bar Squad eyed the tractor, or nope, I'm for the Vtuber. Not sure what exactly he's doing. But it's double Vtuber there. 1 does fall back. Panzer do fall back. He has to be careful of the sheer Panzer quarters though. There's a number of line of sight blocks in front of it, so it's only have good coverage to protect the VP. Bar finders do find the light cover, and the captain does find the sheer Panzer quarters. You now have a pack house on the field, very nice, an excellent asset. And the Pathfinder squad is starting to fall back now. Our squad heading up north. Our squad inside the garrison does throw a frag. Eats it quite nicely.
Return fire! Return fire!
To the car, straight forward, getting some damage on that Panzer Fusiliers.
Development team is back to full strength.
You have a bit of tank traps there for heavy cover. Guys a little bit stacked up. So I think a good pack howitzer shot there would be very nice. It's currently barraging
Capture point is being overrun.
something over here. Maybe barraging the well. Though the MG34 was in front of it. Yeah, looks like he was targeting last known location of the MG34, which was right around there. And now the OKW player is going for a Panzer IV. We don't have an M1AT on the field for the US player just yet. He does have the Major, but he's going to be a little bit away from Sherm Tank, let alone Jackson. Good shot there onto the captain. Our squad does fall back. Packhauser shot. It's good hit there on the MG. The lag shots hitting the major.
We're losing a capture point.
And this Packhauser is in a good position. I actually made a little bit of a post a long time ago on computers2.org, co2.org, about how to use the Packhauser. You want the auto attack in the range of a target you want to lock down, but then also try to keep the barrage range, which is twice as far, in range of something you just want to constantly put pressure on as well. Let the auto attacks defend, let the barrages attack, and just put in a nice, good position to help cover both of those. Really bad preemptive grenade. I understand what he was trying to do. It's just not very successful. Pathfinder does find the Vtuber. We do now have the Panzer IV pushing up forward. Here's first lacking AT. Almost enough fuel for a Sherman tank. He has a good amount of anti-infantry though, so I wouldn't say he would try to go for a Jackson, but he would need to go for a 180 gun interim. Oh, I thought that Lieutenant was going to die from that shot.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
US player is going for a Sherman tank. As much as I like the Sherman tank, it's going to be a little bit outclassed by the up-armored Panzer IV.
Points remaining.
And Lieutenant picks up double bazooka. Okay. Well, I suppose I probably could have done that with the reaction squad instead. But the Lieutenant with bazookas, at least if it gets Veteran C3, can at least sprint around. I don't think we've seen any treadbuster landmines from the utility car though.
A capture point is under attack.
Barraging probably with last known location that well. Actually, no, he's barraging the sheer panzer quarters. It's the silo. It's not a missile silo. It's a grain silo, I think. Both are very explosive, though. Graphic squads and Pathfinder 4 do now have the reaction squad take some damage there. There's a shot there on the Lieutenant. Does hit the one. Guard has fire turned on. High explosive rounds not what you want. It's still a load of high explosive rounds. Hold fire. Needs to change the ammo. Lieutenant gains some shots onto the Panzer IV. Anti-gravity grenade looks like it's going to connect, which could result in his death. The bazooka slowly plunking him down. Anti-gravity grenade connects and takes out the Panzer IV. That should not have gone down like that. It only went down to the bazooka shots and to the anti-gravity grenade. It did not take any damage from the Sherman tank, which probably has armor-piercing rounds loaded up now, but needs repairs. Utility crews looks like I'm prioritizing the utility car first. That flame's sticking around a little bit longer than normal, isn't it? Usually the flame dies out by now. Unless I'm crazy. I think the animation's a little bit bugged. Oh well, it looks nice. Also looks quite warm, and my apartment's quite cold right now.
A capture point is being overrun. We've dropped
Looks like the fire has extinguished. Now it has a chimney effect. Oh, the more I look at it, it's like, I never noticed the smoke coming out of the barrel. I never took time to notice the finer details. You see the smoke coming out the turret, you see the smoke coming out the barrel. And of course, not where the engine's at, but still. Pathfinder to take some damage there. Our squad takes some damage there. Major now being focused down. Got a lot of bars engaging. We do now the assault artillery. Sector assault being utilized. And so it's no longer called sector assault. That's just the old name for it. Sherman tank still needs repairs. We're getting flanked by the utility car. Is that outhouse smoking? Jeez, I do not want to know what that person was eating. Captain taking a bit of fire, getting suppressed. And we also got the mechanized HQ. Maybe I'd go for the King Tiger. Probably better just go for Panzer IV at this moment in time. King Tiger's way too far away when it comes to fuel. Packhauser gets directed there, wipes out the MG34. Good damage there. Utility car here.
Looks like we're going in. Make sure that LMG's working.
Oh, I heard the 50 cal firing. There it is. Captain here. Both of those Panzer Fusiliers falling back with the MG34. Good hit there onto the utility car. Try to rotate around and make it the shot off. Throws some Panzer Tactician there. He knew the pathing was not great. Rotating around even further. Sherman tank coming forward, flanked hit that Vtuber. Looks like light shot sitting over here. Sure Panzer porters taking some more fire there. Everything falling back thanks to the Sherman tank. OKW players going for another Panzer IV. Lie guy in for another shot. Looks like he is attacking force on the ground. Takes out the silo there. That's something I like to do as well with the pack howitzer. I don't know if any other mortar and all that sort to deal with the sheer panzer quarters. Just get in range, attack ground, and just let it work at it. It's a little bit more hands-off way to finish it off. Pack howitzer just takes the auto attack over here. Likes looks like a shot on the rifleman. Pack house designed for barrage here, which is a bit more effective than auto attacks. German tank straight forward, got a couple of the Kmarc there. It's the utility car once. German tank's gonna be throwing rounds on the carcass. It doesn't even pen the carcass. Lag completely destroys the MG34. Oh, unless the utility car does go down to the Panzer IV. Does crew one of the Vtuber first. Hikes around into the MG. German tank falling back. Is Veteran C2. He made with the veteran crew of the utility car into it, I think. 23 kills. I don't think the Sherman tank got 23 kills. Yeah, so the utility car crew, this may be the original utility car crew. If he did do that, very good. Rear squad. I thought it was going to go down with the backboard there. Gonna get to one pen there. Frag grenade there on the lieutenant. Or hikes with grenade. Same difference in this situation. Get over for right there. Do have these guys straight forward. Lieutenant got wiped out by the Panzer IV. Had a backdrop in front of him. Or behind him. I see these guys. He's being loaded up with armor-piercing rounds. Both are loaded up with armor-piercing rounds. Good pen there on the Panzer IV. Pens 4 sends a miss. We got the radio net on the Vector 2-1. Throws a smoke barrage there, which is not good. And does connect with the Panzer 4. He just needs to turn off Crowder's fire. The main gun, the armor-piercing rounds, are actually pretty much the same profile as a Kmarc, so it's actually still a decent gun against those units. Needs to wipe out. He's going to lose the Pathfinder there. He has dropped the bar. The US player is actually pretty low on reinforcements. Only one rifle squad's combat effective at the moment, which could be sent to the VP up north. Sherman tank can use better repairs. Reaction squad could help them out. Dismounting the Sherman tanks together can also work as well. Was it lags or force fire on the ground right there? That's interesting. Oh, and sink air. This replay was submitted to me by Anonym. He was low on VPs, but he had done some good work, so I wonder if he forced sink air or maybe the replay just bugged out. Either way, this is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.